So do you also wish to generate sale pitches automatically using an AI? Then this video is definitely for you. So hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to understand how to write AI-powered sale pitches using AI agent. So as a salesperson, my objective is that whenever I'm going to add a new detail in my Google Sheets, then automatically using the details, OpenAI should generate the sales pitch, and after generating the sales pitch, automatically that should be updated in my Google Sheets under a specific column. So now here to automate the entire process, I need to connect my Google Sheets with OpenAI and Google Sheets using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So to see the working of this automation and to learn this process step by step, let me all take you to my screen. Welcome to my screen. In this video, I'll show you how to automatically generate personalized sales pitches using AI agents. This will help you save time, craft compelling messages, and boost your chances of closing more deals. Alright, so as you all know that as a sales professional, I often need to write compelling sales pitches to attract potential clients and close deals. But coming up with the right words every time can be challenging and time consuming. So by using an AI agent, I can instantly generate personalized attention grabbing sales pitches tailored to my target audience. This helps me save time, stay consistent in my messaging, and improve my chances of converting leads into customers. So whether I'm reaching out by email, LinkedIn, or even WhatsApp. Alright, so here on my screen you can see the Google Sheet that I've already created with the name sales pitch, and here you can see the fields that I've taken such as the product or service, target audience, platform, and pitch generated. Alright, so now here my objective is as soon as I'm going to add a detail over here such as the product, service, target audience, and platform, then automatically using the details, OpenAI should generate the sales pitch, and after generating the pitch, automatically that should be added in my Google Sheets under this pitch generated column. Alright, so now here I've already built an automation where I've connected my Google Sheets with my OpenAI account and Google Sheets using an automation software. And now firstly in this video we are going to see the working of this amazing automation to understand the entire process more clearly. Alright, so now here to see the working of this automation, I'm going to add a new detail over here in my Google Sheets. So let me add the details. And here you can see I've successfully added the detail over here such as the product, service, target audience, and platform. And as soon as I've added a detail over here in my Google Sheets, then automatically a sales pitch is added over here generated by OpenAI under this pitch generated field. Alright, so with this we have successfully seen the working of this amazing automation. And now here in this video we are going to learn step by step that how you can build this automation by simply connecting your Google Sheets with your OpenAI account and Google Sheets using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So here to access the Pabbly Connect, you have to search for pabbly.com/connect in your browsers, and it will take you to the homepage of Pabbly Connect. So here on my screen you can see Pabbly Connect's homepage, and here you can see two options that are sign in and sign up free. If you're a new user, click on sign up free and get 300 tasks every month to explore the software. And if you're an existing user, click on sign in. Here I'm an existing user, so I'm clicking on sign in. Now after signing in, here you can see all Pabbly apps window where you can see all the applications of Pabbly. Here to integrate my applications, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. And now here on my screen you can see the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, and here to build my connection I need to create a workflow first. So for that I'm going to click on this create workflow button given on the top right corner. Now here in this create workflow dialog box I have to give a name to my workflow. So here I'm going to give the name as write AI powered sales pitches using AI agent. And now after giving a name to my workflow, it is asking me to select the folder. So here in this left side corner of this dashboard you can see a folder section under which you can see the multiple folders that I've created with different names to save my workflows accordingly. So in this particular case, I'm going to select my folder as automations. You can select the folder as per your need. Also, you can create multiple folders to save your workflows accordingly. And now here to learn how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect, you have to click on this learn my hyperlink given over here. And by clicking on this, it will take you to a forum window where you can see all the instructions to how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect. Alright, so now let's move back to our Pabbly's dashboard. And here to create a new workflow, I'm going to click on this create button given over here. Now here in this workflow window you can see we have successfully created a workflow, and here on my screen you can see the two most important principles of an automation process, that are trigger and action. Where trigger says when this happens and action says do this, that means action is a response towards that trigger. Your automation can have a single trigger but multiple action steps. Now let's begin with our automation by simply setting up a trigger. So here I'm going to select my trigger application as Google Sheets as I am adding new details in my Google Sheets. So Google Google Sheets is a free web-based spreadsheet program that allows you to create, edit and share spreadsheets online. So in my Google Sheets trigger step, I'm going to select my trigger event as new or updated spreadsheet row, so that when I'm going to add a new detail in my Google Sheets, then automatically Pabbly Connect should capture the response, or you can say automatically this entire workflow should get triggered. Alright, so now you have to selecting my trigger event. You can see I've received a webhook URL. That means here I'm going to use this webhook URL to connect my Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. So following the instructions given below, firstly I'm going to copy this webhook URL. And here I've already logged in my Google Sheets account. So this is the spreadsheet that I've created with the name sales pitch, and now here I'm going to connect this Google Sheet with Pabbly Connect. But here before moving forward with the connection, firstly I'm going to add a detail over here in my Google Sheets. So let me add the details. And now after entering the details, I'm going to connect this Google Sheet with Pabbly Connect. So here to build this connection, you need to install an add-on in your Google Sheets account first. So for that, you need to click on this extensions, and from here you need to select add-ons, and from here you need to select get add-ons. And then in this Google Workspace Marketplace, you have to search for an add-on, that is Pabbly Connect Webhooks over here. And then you need to install this particular add-on in your Google Sheets account in order to connect your Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. Alright, so here you can see it is already installed in my Google Sheets account. So moving back, and once you're going to install this particular add-on, then you need to follow exactly these same steps. Alright, so now moving back, and once you're going to install this particular add-on, you need to refresh your Google Sheets, and that's a necessary step. Alright, so here after refreshing the Google Sheets, you need to click on this extensions, and then here you will be able to see option of Pabbly Connect Webhooks. So from here you need to select initial setup. And here in the initial setup, you can see it is asking me to enter the webhook URL and the trigger column. So here for the webhook URL, I'm going to enter the webhook URL that I've received in my Pabbly's workflow. And here for the trigger column, it says the trigger column will be a final data column on which if the data is added, the whole of that row data will be sent to the webhook URL. So here you can see my last data column in my Google Sheets where I'm adding the data is column C. So here for the trigger column, I'm going to select my column as column C, and then I'm going to click on the submit. And here you can see it says setup configured successfully. That means we have successfully set up a webhook inside our Google Sheets, and we have successfully connected our Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. Alright, so now you have to building this connection. I'm going to click on the send test button given over here, and here you can see it says test data sent successfully. That means we have successfully sent this first row data of our Google Sheets to this webhook URL, or you can say to our Pabbly's workflow. So now let's go and check it. But here before moving back to Pabbly's workflow, you need to perform another very important step to completely connect your Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. So for that, you need to click on this extensions, and from here you need to click on this Pabbly Connect Webhooks, and from here you need to select send on event. So here by turning it on, automatically whenever you're going to add a new detail in your Google Sheets, then automatically and instantly Pabbly Connect is going to capture the response. Alright, so let's go and check it, and here you can see we have received a tick in front of the send on event. That means we have successfully turned it on. So now let's move back to our Pabbly's workflow, and here you can see we have received a successful response where we have received the trigger column, target audience, spreadsheet name, ID, sheet name, sheet ID, row index, product or service, and the platform. So with this, we have successfully set up our trigger over here. So once we have received new response to our Google Sheets, then automatically using the details, I want OpenAI to generate the sales pitch. So for that, I'm going to connect my OpenAI with Pabbly Connect in this action step given over here. And here in this action step, I'm going to select my action application as OpenAI. So OpenAI is a company that develops advanced AI tools and models like ChatGPT. People use OpenAI to create content, write code, answer questions, and even generate creative ideas. So in my OpenAI action step, I'm going to select my action event as ChatGPT, so that by using this particular model, OpenAI should generate a relevant sales pitch for me. Alright, so now here to connect my OpenAI with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. If your OpenAI account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, it is asking me to enter the API token. So following the instructions given below, here I've already logged in my OpenAI account, and from here I'm going to access the API keys given in the left side bar. And here in the API keys, you can see some existing keys over here. So I'm going to generate a new key by clicking on this create new secret key, and here I'm going to give a name to my key, that is sales pitch. And now after giving a name to my key, it is asking me to select the project. So I'm going to select the project as default project. And now after entering all the required details, I'm going to click on this create secret key. So this this is the API key generated, so I'm going to copy it, moving back to Pabbly's workflow, and here I'm going to paste the API token. Now here after entering the API token, I'm going to click on the save, and here you can see we are now successfully connected. Moving forward, and then it is asking me to select the AI model. So by clicking on this drop down menu, you can see all the existing models over here. So in this particular case, I'm going to select my model as GPT-4. You can select the model as per your need. Then comes the prompt. So in this prompt field, I need to enter the relevant prompt that I want to give to AI to generate a relevant sales pitch for me. Alright, so here I'm going to add a relevant prompt. Alright, so here I've added a relevant prompt where I've added some instructions for the AI and the detail as product or service, target audience and the platform. So here instead of entering these details manually, here I'm going to map the data. Mapping data means insert data from previous step. That means here I'm going to map the data from the response that I've received in my trigger step or my previous action steps. Mapping makes the text dynamic so that whenever we're going to receive new response through our Google Sheets, then automatically this previously existing detail will be updated with the new one. So here for the product or service name, I'm going to map the product or service name. Here for the target audience, I'm going to map the target audience over here. And lastly, here I'm going to map the platform. And now you have to entering all the required details. I'm going to click on this save and send test request given over here. And here you can see I've received a successful response where I've received a message content generated where I've received the entire sales pitch generated by OpenAI. So with this, we have successfully set up this action step as well. So now after generating the sales pitch, I want to add that pitch generated by OpenAI in my Google Sheets under the specific column that is pitch generated. So for that, I'm going to add another action step over here, and here in this action step, again, I'm going to select my action application as Google Sheets. And here in this Google Sheets action step, I'm going to select my action event as update a cell value so that automatically after generating the sales pitch, the pitch generated should be added in my Google Sheets under a specific column. Alright, so now here to connect my sheets with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. And now here to build this connection, I'm going to select add new connection because I've connected my Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect in my trigger setup. And this time I'm going to connect my sheets with Pabbly Connect in my action setup. So for that, I'm going to select add a new connection. And now here to build a new connection, I'm going to click on this sign in with Google. Here I'm going to select my desired account. And here I'm going to click on this allow and give access to Pabbly as your data is secured with Pabbly authorization successful. So here you can see we are now successfully connected. So moving forward, and then here it is asking me to select the spreadsheet. So I've already shown you that I have my spreadsheet with the name sales pitch. So here for the sheet, I'm going to select my spreadsheet as sales pitch, and then it is asking me to select the sheet. So I'm going to select the sheet as sheet 1, and then here it is asking me to enter the range. So here it says enter the range of the sheet that needs to be updated here. Example C5, that is column name plus row index. So here you can see that my column is column D over here. So I'm going to add my column name as D, and then here for the row index, I'm going to map the row index from the response that I've received in my Google Sheets. So this is the row index. So here I've manually entered the column name because the column is going to remain the static, whereas I've mapped the row index because this is a dynamic value and my row index is going to be changed in the next time. Alright, so that's why I've mapped the row index over here, and then here is asking me to enter the value. So in this value field, I need to enter the value that I want to update in my Google Sheets. So I'm going to map the sales pitch generated by OpenAI over here. So I'm going to map the content. And now here after entering all the required details, I'm going to click on this save and send test request. And here you can see we have received a successful response. That means we have successfully added the sales pitch generated by OpenAI in our Google Sheets. So let's go and check it. And here you can see we have successfully added a pitch generated by OpenAI under the specific column. And here you can see the entire pitch generated by OpenAI for the platform LinkedIn. Alright, so with this, we have successfully set up an entire automation. Now let me summarize this whole video for you. So here we have selected our trigger as Google Sheets and our action as OpenAI and Google Sheets again. So that whenever we're going to add a new detail in our Google Sheets, then automatically Pabbly Connect is going to capture the response, and then automatically that details are going to be shared with OpenAI to generate a sales pitch. And after generating the sales pitch, automatically that is going to be updated in my Google Sheets again under a specific column. Alright, so these were the steps to how to write AI-powered sales pitch using AI agent. I hope these steps were clear to you. Now if you want to use the same workflow, then you can find the clone link in the description box below. I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, you can integrate many other applications with Pabbly Connect. So now if you have any doubt, then you can email us at support@pabbly.com, and if you have any query, then you can reach out to us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any pricing related issue, then you can simply visit our website, that is www.pabbly.com. So now if you liked our video, then please subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends.